channel. This is the Leo reading. It is timeless. Whenever you get to it is when the messages will fly. Go to the top right hand corner of the screen, click on the three dots, click on speed settings, and then put it on either 1.5x or 2x. That way you can hear this reading in half the amount of time and still hear everything, because my readings tend to be a little extensive. Okay, so let me move the screen down here. And this is a general reading, so it can apply to different areas of your life in terms of the energy. This can be for Leo sun, moon, rising, ascendant, or if you also have Leo in your Venus and your Mars of your birth chart, okay? And it doesn't matter if you're looking at your tropical or Western astrology birth chart, or if you're looking at your sidereal birth chart, okay? The energy should resonate however it resonates for the signs that you're looking at. Make sure you check out all the other signs. All the readings on my channel are timeless, meaning whenever you come across the message is when it will resonate. In the spiritual world, there is no sense of time. It's just whenever the messages need to come through is when they come through. Now I'm shuffling for you guys' energy. Please make sure to comment and let me know how you feel about the energy, if it resonated or not, if you like the reading. If you're new, please go ahead and subscribe so you can know when I'm doing other readings and when I am doing lives. And I appreciate you guys hitting the like button. That helps my channel out. Welcome back to those who have already been subscribers of my channel. I appreciate your support. And don't forget to check out all the other readings on the channel. I have pick a card readings. I have readings for the collective, and I also have life coaching life coaching videos as well to help you guys out with whatever you're going through in your situation. So I've been waiting for a card to pop while I was shuffling. I have a lot of different decks I'm going to be using for this reading. And the more cards that I get, the more deeper into the message I get, okay? So I think I'm just going to go ahead and pull one. If it doesn't, go ahead and just pop. There we go. So we have one to fall. This is your life force card, and it came out sideways. So some of you guys may be feeling passionate at times, and at other times not so much. Some of you could be teetering back and forth between feeling enthusiastic versus other times you could be feeling a lack of motivation, a lack of desire or whatever. Some of you could literally just be kind of at times feeling burnt out, and at other times you have your full energy. So it's back and forth energy because that card fell out sideways. Let's see what else we have here. You have the risk card, okay? So in regards to a risk, at times you may feel like you can do this. Other times you feel like, can you do this? And you don't know if you should or if you can or not, okay? I feel like you want to reach out. Or you want to extend yourself, or you're hoping somebody else will, but you're not sure if it's going to be worth it or not, because you don't know if they're going to reach back or if they're going to be receptive or not, possibly. You also could be wondering if somebody reaches, you could be thinking if somebody reaches out to you that you may not be willing to receive whatever they're giving, but you have the grace card in reverse. So I feel like you are at times you're struggling with your patience or losing your patience with people. You could be feeling agitated at different moments and things, and feeling like you just don't want to be bothered. You may not be carrying yourself with the best energy or handling others with the most care or with the most kindness. And it's not to say that you're being mean or a grouch or anything like that. Some of you very well could be, but I feel like your patience is low. So if somebody doesn't come correct with you or doesn't watch how they are around you, they very well could catch the fire. You know what I'm saying? They very well could catch your mood and your vibe, which is not necessarily the greatest in this particular time that you're watching this video or this reading or whatever. I'm hearing like something is off, like something is off for you, you know. And it could just be your mood or something that's just not right. You might even be a little on the feisty side. You may even be wanting to let somebody go is also something that I'm picking up intuitively. But let's see what else the cards are going to present here for you, Leo energy people. I'm kind of hearing that you may have combative energy or feel like somebody else does have combative energy. You guys, take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it exactly where it is, because everything is not going to resonate 100% for everyone. So keep that in mind. There's so many of you from the collective that would be looking at this reading. And if the shoe doesn't fit, don't try to force it. However, there are things that will be resonating for you, and you take and you allow that information or that insight to speak to you, okay? All right, so once again, looking for a card at the top. It's not quite doing so. I think I'm going to have to pull one. And I'm suspecting that you guys may also be having issues with somebody. Maybe you could be expecting someone to show themselves or appear or take a chance, but maybe they're not doing so. It's also possible that it could be an opportunity that you're waiting for it to appear or pop up or whatever at any moment, any time, and you're not hearing about it just yet, and that also could be having you kind of like losing your patience and having you feeling like a loss of motivation or a lack of drive here, or even a lack of interest or desire for whatever or whoever this is, okay? Okay. All right. So you have Service card in reverse. You have Faith, okay? And then you have Perception sideways. So, yeah, it's like you don't want to give any more to this situation, or somebody else is not giving to the situation, okay? You're trying to hang in here and have faith, but you're not too clear on if you need to give in any form of yourself to see if anything is going to come of this situation, or if you need to give more to the situation or continue to give to it, because you may feel like it's a risk to do so, because that you haven't been seeing, I feel like you haven't been seeing something work out or something show results or something for you, or something come through, or somebody show some sort of interest or not. By the way, this could be somebody else's energy that's being picked up in this reading, where somebody else is showing a wishy-washy type of energy, where, you know, they could be 1 minute seeming like they're interested, another minute they're not, or, you know, seeming like they have a desire here, but then the next minute they don't, and they could be not carrying themselves very gracefully. So this is either your energy or someone else's. And I do try to keep in mind that there are cross watchers, people who are watching for other people's signs that they're dealing with. So that also could be a possibility. But I feel like, because for a minute I thought this card was perception. But I do feel like perception is something that you need to look at, because I feel like 1 minute you could be seeing the situation clearly, the next minute you're not necessarily seeing it so clearly, maybe because you might be in your feelings, or somebody else might be in their feelings, but everything doesn't look perfect. Everything doesn't look exactly the way you want it to, or feel the way you want it to. Maybe even somebody may not be giving to the situation the way you would like, or you may not be seeing the results you would like to see. So everything is not looking perfect. You know, 1 minute things could look good, the next minute it doesn't. And you're just wondering if more needs to be given to the situation or not. Okay, you're trying to have some kind of faith though. It feels like you're kind of not giving your all to it, or not giving everything you got to give. Or it feels like somebody or something is not really giving you the kind of service that you require or need or whatever, or are looking for. There's the ending. And because there's something not necessarily working out the way you would like to see it, it's like you feel there's a need to either make some changes here or transition in the situation, like transition from this to something else, or from someone else to someone else, or you could be feeling like you just need to end this altogether, you know. So let's see what other energy is here. I feel like you're kind of looking for the door, you know, whether it's a door of opportunity or the door to exit, you know, because if it's not working, then it's not working. Or if it's not giving you what you're looking for, then it's just not, you know. But let's see what else is being presented here for the energy. Okay. All right. Yeah. You want to be free. You're breaking out. You're definitely breaking out. And this fell over to perfection. So I feel like you're trying to break out of this cycle of trying so hard, but really being so hard on yourself if things don't really manifest the way you desire, or if you don't see the return back for whatever it is that you're putting your energy and effort into. You want to break out of the cycle, you know. It's some sort of cycle you want to break out of, but I feel like it has everything to do with desiring to see everything work out perfectly. I think you want to learn to be okay with if things aren't perfect. You still want to be able to have faith. You want to go more so on faith rather than allowing yourself to feel restricted and tied up and, you know, punished, you know, mentally, emotionally for things not looking exactly the way it could be. Now, interesting enough, liar card. So somebody's possibly not being honest, or they haven't been honest, or maybe there's something deceiving in the situation. Maybe somebody could be wearing a mask, you know, and just not being true to themselves, or maybe you haven't been true to yourself. I'm hearing something about trying to fit into this world, okay? And maybe you don't want to do this anymore. You just don't want to try to fit into this world, or try to fit into some sort of idea of perfection, or idea of perfect standards and things of that sort. It's also possible, like I said, somebody's been lying, cheating, stealing, being dishonest, playing dirty and underhanded and things like that. Hopefully that's not you. Maybe it's somebody else that's been doing this, but you guys take what resonates for you, and what doesn't, leave it where it is. But it feels like it's more about just dishonesty on so many different levels. Like I said, there's being dishonest with yourself, being dishonest with others, and others being dishonest with you and being dishonest with themselves. Okay. It also could be somebody just not being serious. Okay. Playing games and not being serious. Bag of tricks is what I'm hearing while I'm shuffling this deck. A bag of tricks, okay? Somebody has got a bag of tricks, or you feel like you got a bag of tricks, or somebody is a bag of tricks. You never know what you're going to get. You know, maybe somebody thinks you're a bag of tricks. You know, just take what resonates, leave the rest where it is. And no offense, you guys, no offense, because This is just a reading, you know. Don't kill the messenger. So, interesting enough, the Fox card comes up. The Fox card comes up. So, if you guys were thinking somebody was tricky or whatever, you know, this is an indication that maybe somebody isn't trying to play games, okay? Because the fox is very playful and will play games. The fox can come off as cunning or charming or tricky or whatever, very fast and things of that sort. They can hide in all sorts of ways and then pop and spring up on you. But in this case, there is no... There are no games being played. This is not tricky at all. Someone's not being tricky. Sometimes I can look at the Fox card as a flirt card in some form, you know. But there's no flirtation, okay? There's and perhaps somebody's putting on the mask in that regard, you know. They may feel some kind of way about somebody, but they're not letting up. Or it could literally be that, and you guys take this how it resonates. If this applies for your workplace, then somebody could be not wanting to play any games, or you could be not wanting to play games, and that's why you want to end this, because you feel like somebody's been tricky or deceitful. So overall, somebody feels like this needs to end or this needs to change, because you're not into playing games. You're not here for this. You know, and somebody's wearing a false mask. Somebody's not being honest. I'm hearing somebody's not being fair. Somebody may be full of lies, playing games or whatever. But let's see what other energy is popping up here. Destiny sideways. So you don't know if this is going to work out. You don't know what is in store for the future. You just have no clue what the future stores. You're not sure if this is meant to be, or if this will work out, if it will last for the long haul. Looking for one more card. Here we go. So with your faith, and you choosing to just be still, not really put anything else into this. For some of you, you know, this is like literally you trying to compose yourself and hold your composure and not really give into any drama, not really show any attitude. Just trying to just keep your cool or whatever. Now for others of you, you could be feeling like somebody is being arrogant. Like I said, everything is not going to apply for everyone, but that's kind of like something else that I'm getting for others. So it's either one narrative or it's the other. But I feel like you guys are trying to compose yourselves. You're trying to be graceful. You're trying to not, show how you really feel. Because you don't want to be dramatic, but you also don't want to be over the top or, and like I said, because you haven't been giving much to the situation, or somebody else haven't been giving much to the situation, you're just trying to have faith. Whatever will be, will be. In the meantime, you're just trying to keep your cool, be well composed. Handle yourself with grace. Carry yourself with respect. You're trying to keep your self-composure. Keep your self-respect, if you're a woman, you're definitely trying to be a lady and carry yourself ladylike. Like you're not trying to really be out there like that. If you're a dude, you're just keeping to yourself. And you're just trying to, you know, keep to yourself as well, because you're really not trying to be out there like that, you know. You feel like if something's going to be, then it's going to be. And you could be just trying to have faith that whatever is going to work out is going to work out. Okay? Whatever's meant to work out will work out if it's meant to be. But let's see what other energy is being presented here. Okay, so yeah, you guys, you got the Justice card, but this is not like a full reversal for me. A full reversal, this would literally be upside down. So I really feel like it's like blind faith that you're having right now. You really don't know. You really don't know if it's going to work out or what's going to work out. But all you do know is that there's a possibility that something can work out, but you're just not sure what will and when or how. Okay? So I feel like I want to say is blind faith that something's going to work out. You know nothing's guaranteed, but you're trying to, like I said, just trust and believe regardless of what you can predict or see or not. Okay? It's possible that you may not be too clear on if something can work in your favor or not, but like I said, I feel like you're trying to have blind faith here, no matter what. Like I said, some of you, like I said, you may think it's not going to work. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Okay? So, there's a need to have patience. But I sensed earlier that you guys didn't really have the patience to really wait it out. And in this dry period, or in this low productivity period, or in this period where things seem to not be yielding the results that you want, you really have to just be patient here. You really have to wait for whatever seeds you planted, whatever time you've already invested, whatever energy or efforts you've already put into this. You really have to allow it time to show proof of what it's going to do. You know, you plant those seeds, you got to wait for those seeds to grow, and you have to be willing to cultivate it. But I have a feeling that for some of you guys, this is a dry season, or it has been a dry season, and you're just kind of like, you're losing your patience here. Because you feel the need to see something grow, something be fertile, something be abundant, you know. Okay, a lot of cards popping out. You may be trying to juggle to make things work, or trying to pull off a balancing act, you know, trying to, you may even be trying to appease others, you know. You may be trying to, you like really, like you may be trying to do the best you can to keep others happy, while at the same time, you're not always able to do this. It really is a juggling act. And you may even be trying to take care of this and take care of that, but you're not always able to get to or handle everything. And this can be frustrating in itself. Okay? And this could be having your feelings and your emotions kind of imbalance. One minute you're fine, the next minute you're not, you know. This also could be somebody who is a water sign, or somebody who can be quite emotional. And one minute they're fine, the next minute they're not. You know, the next minute they're being dramatic, they're drama, they're in their feelings and their emotions. One minute they're cool and, you know, being positive or supportive, you know, the next minute they're not, you know. And this has just been a back and forth type of energy. And you've been trying to handle this. And like I said, I feel like with whoever this person is, if it is a person, and not you, then you've been trying to handle them, and it's been a juggling act in a sense. But if it's not somebody else, then it is you that you're trying to, like I said, compose yourself. And, you know, moments you are able to be graceful and peaceful and handle yourself with a lot of, like I said, there's a word I've been looking for a while. You know, you've been trying to keep yourself composed and handle yourself, you know, with a reputation of respect, and not letting yourself get too caught up in drama. The next minute you could be just kind of like, you're human, you know. But you guys, you have the Six of Cups here. So there's something or someone or a situation of the past that you know, it appears to be here. It's something that you're looking at, maybe, you know, but there's something in the past that you're not quite clear on, okay? There's something in the past you're not quite clear on. You don't have all the details or the full truth. And I feel like you or somebody else is demanding to know what happened in the past, or if something happened in the past, or you're really wanting to know what's up, you know. Somebody could literally be hiding something from the past, or just not wanting to really go back and look at the real truth or the details of the past. You know, like somebody could be wanting to bury the past, whether it's past information or past situations or somebody from the past or whatever. Like somebody could be just not wanting to really deal with it, or not wanting the truth to come out. But you guys take what resonates, like I said, with any of this information. So and I kind of feel like that's an obstacle and challenge there, but I'm going to, like I said, in this moment, I'm going to go ahead and pull an obstacles and challenge card, and then an outcome card, and then I'll move on to spiritual advice. Okay, so Two of Cups sideways. So this is about, I want to say either a shaky relationship, or a relationship that never was clearly like like it was like there was some involvement, but the deal was never sealed in terms of it wasn't a full relationship. There was involvement, but it wasn't any there weren't titles or anything like that. There wasn't a full commitment here. There was involvement, but not a full commitment. Okay. And I feel like this is the challenge, maybe wanting this relationship, but it hasn't quite been established. So it's a relationship in some form that there was involvement, but there wasn't any full commitment or real commitment. Maybe it was just, you know, dating, but not really labeling anything, not really committing or dedicating to one another, not really seeing it fully through, you know. And I feel like the challenge there is wanting that relationship, wanting that Two of Cups, but not quite being able to get that commitment that you want, or that dedication, or the person, or whatever it may be. That's a challenge or obstacle for you in your situation. So I want to go ahead and pull a we call it outcome card. And I'm putting that Two of Cups back in there so that I have a full deck to work with. Let's see what the outcome may be. And keep in mind, outcomes can change all the time with tarot readings. It just depends on what you choose to do with your free will. So if you see something and you don't like it as an outcome, understand that it's not set in stone. It all depends on what you decide to do. Tarot readings just only bring insight, okay? So if you decide to make a different choice, then you very well could change the outcome. However, that's not a guarantee either, because there is a thing called destiny. So if something was destiny, and no matter how much you try to change that outcome, it may still happen. And if it still happens, then it's something you're supposed to gain or learn from it, okay, from that experience. It was just meant to be for whatever reason. So I'm still shuffling for the outcome. You know, I feel like this card at the bottom is what's what. So 4 of Wands in reverse. So this is a lack of commitment, or this is the commitment not happening. This is a lack of stability and security not happening. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't know if if it's because you guys are staying stuck on that relationship that didn't happen, or if you're staying stuck on that commitment that didn't happen, or that partnership that didn't fully manifest itself. Perhaps the situation is a dead end because you're holding on to something that or either you or somebody else is holding on to something that may not quite be meant to be or work out. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card here. Yes. Okay. So, yeah. Hermit card, meaning taking time to really look at situations and go within and really figure out how you feel about it, or somebody's going within to see how they feel about it, and keeping to themselves. And then the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So not seeing that abundance come in, not seeing things manifest in a way that you would inherit something great or inherit something that is abundant and prosperous, okay? So let's see what the advice is for you guys. Let's see what insight and advice is here. I'm going to be using oracle cards and my angel tarot cards or whatever, and some other cards. Let's see what the spiritual advice is. To me, this is the most important part of the reading, because this is where the guidance, the spiritual guidance comes in the spiritual advice, okay? But keep in mind, you guys, if you're going through a legal situation, please do not use these readings to get the advice you truly need. If you're going through a health situation, please seek out a professional for medical or health situations. If you're seriously struggling with some emotions, or seriously struggling with other people, you may need to seek out counseling or therapy, and there is no shame in doing so. People need to know they got to do what it is they need to do in order to seriously resolve unresolved situations or whatever, or to be able to move forward in a positive way. Okay, so there's a card there. There's something in the near future, and I'm about to clarify that in a second. Oh God. And then there's a no. There's a no. There's something you think is possible, but it's a no on that. So in the near future, in a no. So I have 2 cards to clarify there. And whoa, another no. What the heck? Something within the next few weeks, something within the next few months. That's no coincidence. Wow. That's very definite energy right there. You just can't ignore that for anything. So let me clarify these positions. Goodness grief, you got 2 definite double no's. Gosh, goodness grief. I'm sorry, y'all. I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen that happen before. And out of all the tarot readings I've done for others, my channel, myself, I have never seen that double no. Wow. That is really something else. Okay. Okay, so with this no, it's pointing out that there is some betrayal here. The 10 of Swords is something, there's either some sort of serious betrayal or deception, or, somebody seriously being stabbed in the back, and maybe they can't get past this, or there's definite exhaustion in like this. There's it's like being defeated or feeling defeated in a situation. And I feel like somebody can't get past this. You have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So this is not being distracted and seeing things for the way they really are. And it's pointing out there are no options here. Okay. And then with the 10 of Cups here sideways, this is pointing out that there, I feel like everything is not going to, I feel like with this is, it's saying no, you're not going to get everything you want. You're not going to get that wish fulfillment in terms of everything you want. This may, it's, I feel like it's also saying you are not going to be totally satisfied or fulfilled with whatever this is in this situation. And I feel like it has a lot to do with not, maybe, like I said, this feeling of defeat, betrayal, being stabbed in the back or whatever, just being absolutely downright exhausted and worn to the numb, and feeling like there's a lack of options here, and just having to see it for what it really is. Okay. With that 10 of Cups sideways, it's not saying that there isn't something that can come out of this. It's just saying it's not going to be everything that you want or desire. So it's almost like you would be settling for less than what it is you want or deserve or really want to have. Now, let me clarify in the near future, along with the within the next few months or next few weeks. To me, these fall in somewhat the same category, but I will pull a card for each one of those. So in the near future, what's coming up here? You know, I'm gonna use my other deck. Use my other deck because I like to know that all the cards are gonna come out. So, oh, yeah, let me put this back in. Put that back in. Put that back in. Put that back in. So that I have the whole full deck to work with. All right. What is in the near future here? What is in the near future? You know, and I just want to say, if this is involving people, you know, I feel like you care about each other, but you just can't give each other what, you know, you need. You know, you can't give each other what you want. And I also feel like there's too many feelings, here that cannot be changed for some reason. Somebody can't get past some sort of defeat or some sort of betrayal or whatever, and feeling like they have no choice here but to see things for the way they are and just, you know, okay, the near future, what's in the near future? In the near future, what's in the near future? What is in the near future? Okay, wow. Okay, so in the near future here, you got 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So in the near future, you're going to be coming out of the cold, okay? Coming out of this cold space, coming out of this cold place, coming out of feeling left behind or feeling neglected and feeling left alone, okay? So if you are isolated or feeling left alone or left behind or being left out or not included with others or with someone, you're going to come out of that. This is also if you guys were struggling financially in any form or struggling with your health in any form or whatever, you're going to come out of that as well, okay? So that's a good thing. And that's in the near future. And let me see here. Okay, within the next few months, 6 of Cups, so somebody is not going to, I don't know, it's like somebody's not looking towards the past, or the past is not going to resurface or something. It also could be, if you're looking for an offer, And it's based off of something from the past, like an interview that you maybe did, you know, months ago or something, or weeks ago, or, you know, an offer is not going to be made. Just something is not going to, whatever was happened in the past is just not going to show any future returns within the next few months, I guess, is what I'm kind of getting out of that. Next few weeks, Two of Swords. So in the next few weeks, though, you will, like I said, you will decide to see things clearly, choose to see things clearly, or be able to see things clearly, and you will become more courageous, more brave. You will just, you know, I feel like you'll decide to not any longer bury your head in the sand and pretend like you can't see what's going on. I feel like you also, this is about letting your guard down, because Two of Swords is also about having the guard up, but when in reverse, it's like letting your guard down. So you will let your guard down, and you will pull that blindfold off and allow yourself to really just see what's really real and what's really up, you know. You're not going to choose to bury your head in the sand. So let me pull other spiritual advice cards, and see what else is being presented here for you guys. And you know what? I just want to comment that not that long ago, literally about an hour ago, it was rainy, dark, and muddy and everything outside. And you fast forward a whole hour later and the rain clouds are gone. It's hardly any clouds in the sky at all. It's blue skies. It's sunny. You know, the ground is starting to dry up. So I feel like you guys, like I said, pretty soon you're going to come out of this dark place, or out of this unhappy place, or whatever, and you're going to see that sun come out. You're going to find your happiness, or find yourself feeling better. And what's interesting is I didn't really see this card when I was saying this. It fell out while I was shuffling, while I was talking about this, and this is just more confirmation. It's the Sun card. Okay, the Sun card is all about your happiness and your joy, and it's pointing out a happy outcome and brilliant new ideas that lead to success, and having confidence in yourself. So you guys will gain more confidence, and you will find your happiness. Okay, let's go ahead and let me see. I'll get a couple more cards. Eight of Water, Eight of Cups. That means you will have a desire to move on and search for something more meaningful, and you will gain spiritual and emotional growth. Okay, so you move on to seek better. Nine of Fire, Nine of Wands. You know, it's telling you, don't give up, be prepared. You will be prepared. I feel like you guys are going to prepare yourself for whatever it is you need to do. And it's telling you, protect that which you have created, have courage, and believe in yourself. Now this flipped up from this deck before I could even really shuffle, and it's saying you are safe. Even though you see these vultures or whatever it is flying around in the sky, or hawks flying around the sky, this butterfly or whatever this kind of creature is, they're shielded by this beautiful flower. Okay, so you are safe. You are safe. Oh, okay. Number one flipped out. Talk to God. So sit, pray, and meditate. Talk to God. Talk to the Creator. Talk to the Divine Spirit. Don't be afraid to open up, because nobody gets through it all alone. Nobody succeeds on their own. Nobody does it, period, all on their own. And a lot of people out here give themselves too much credit, and to me, they're grossly misguided. Everybody gets help. Everybody needs help. And talking to God is one way that you can gain that help, gain that clarity. And I think it's great to have a strong relationship with God. You know, that's something I strive to work on, you know, as much as I can. And it could be as simple as just literally sitting there and say, God, you know, hey, what's going on? Da 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 da. You know, just talk to God. Just talk to God and say, hey, you know, can you help me out? And also make sure to give thanks to God for anything that God has blessed you with, and show gratitude, because God loves it when you show gratitude, because he will say, oh, well, they appreciate some of the things I've already done, and they'll probably appreciate this too, that if I give them what they're asking for. Call your spirit home. So you guys, like I say, you need to do your spiritual work, and it says take a breather, meaning take a rest, take a break, okay? So that you're not driving yourself crazy or insane or anything like that. I got a couple more decks that I'm going to pull from, and then that'll be that. Okay, so you got the Passion card here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, okay? So understand that your happiness is guided by your direction. You want to be happy? You got to be enthused about being happy. You got to be enthused about life. You got to open up and allow yourself to be happy. Can't anybody make you happy. You can only make yourself happy. But you got to open yourself up to that energy, though. Talk to your angels. So once again, you're being guided to pay attention to the spiritual world. Justice. The situation, you will find fairness and protection to others who need your help. You may be able to bring fairness and protection to others who need your help also. And if you're looking for any career ideas, a career in justice or criminal justice or anything that brings fairness and balance, you may do well in. And then energy healing, you guys may need to seek out to do energy healing. Some of you may be natural energy healers, and that may be your purpose in life, and you may need to share that gift. Some of you may need to just reach out to somebody who can help you heal your energy, okay? Divine Passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desires, okay? So you guys, you really, and I picked this up in the beginning reading that you guys were not too clear on what it was that you felt passionate about. One minute you felt desires over something, or you felt passionate about something, next minute you don't, you know. Compassion. So you're being asked to release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Have compassion, you guys. Don't be so quick to be hypercritical or really judgmental of other people, okay? Be able to put yourself in their shoes, and even if you can't, understand that you're not perfect, nobody's perfect, and no situation's going to be perfect. And to even try to expect such is just not realistic, okay? Focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make the mark. Okay, you guys, so I hope you all enjoyed that reading, and hopefully you went to the top right hand corner of your screen and clicked on the speed settings and put it on 1.5x or 2x so that you were able to watch that reading in half the amount of time and still get the full message, okay? Because I told you guys in the very beginning, my readings are, they're extensive because I really want to make sure people get all the insight they need and the spiritual advice that they need. So the first half is usually the insight, and then the other half is the spiritual advice and whatnot. So please hit the like button if this reading was helpful to you in any form, because that helps me out, and I appreciate knowing that you guys like the readings. And please comment and let me know how this reading resonates with you. I'm always interested in seeing how well or not the reading resonates, and how did it resonate. And feel free to check out the other readings on my channel, because I have other zodiac readings, and I have pick a card readings, and I also have readings for the collective, which is all signs, no matter what sign you are, okay? All the readings on my channel are timeless, so do not feel like you can't look at them. There's something to get out of them no matter what. Either there's advice or there's insight to be gained out of the readings, or both. So you guys, thank you for being here. And please subscribe if you aren't already, so you can know when I'm doing other, you know, readings and videos and lives. And that's that for now. Peace, you guys.